Axel, welcome to MotoGP. How are you enjoying yourself here at the Austrian Grand Prix?
I'm obviously enjoying myself. It's, we're having a beautiful day too. We had some rain earlier, but it's looking beautiful and close racing in qualifying today. So I'm expecting a tight race for tomorrow.
And what's your experience like here at MotoGP? You said you've been here before. How does the Austrian Grand Prix compare to other places you've been?
I would say I've been to Mugello a few times, and I think motorcycle racing in Italy, Mugello, it's also a very special experience. But the atmosphere here, I'm not sure how many people we can expect tomorrow, but maybe 80,000, something like that. I mean, that's a big crowd, and I'm sure it's going to be a great experience.
And obviously your sport all about sort of weight transfer, moving your body around, not too dissimilar in some ways to motorcycle racing. Have you ever swung your leg over a bike before?
I have, never on track though, and then I think on the streets, because these things are so fast. So if you have one in your garage and you can take it out on the street, it's a little dangerous. So I don't own a bike, but I have tried, and when you think about the amount of horsepower, the power weight ratio is absolutely crazy. So I think I would need some experience before I would take something even close to similar to these bikes and take it out on a racetrack.
And when you're watching on TV, what do you make of sort of like the differences in like the weight transfer? You see these guys, they fire out of turn one, switching their body over to the other side. Is that do you sort of feel what they're doing? Do you recognise with that?
Well, I feel, the way they always play with the grip. How much grip is there? You see the braking into the turn, how the bike sliding. It's that balance of pushing the limits but not going over the limits. I feel that's really similar to what we do. It's like, how much grip is there in the snow? You feel the edges gripping on the ice, the hard surface, and I think that knowing your sport that well, so you can always, looking at it, you think they're going to crash in a second. Like, there's no way they can slide the bike every single turn and they can get away with it, but they do, and because that's just how good they are, and they've done it that mumuch.
And so obviously you're a bit of a keen fan. What have you been seeing today? Who's your money on for tomorrow?
Marquez is obviously looking strong. I think just what we just talked about too, looks like you're on the limit, but you always have it under control. I think he's unbelievable in that sense. Ducati's fast on this track. There's 3 straights here. So, qualifying today looked that way too. Maybe Marquez versus Ducati kind of fight. But I think the thing about MotoGP is you don't really need to mention 1 or 2 single names, because it's about the close racing and the fighting, and I think that's why the sport is so popular now too, because you really never know what's going to happen, and it's the races I've seen, they're usually a fight till the very end, passing left and right, and it's you see, you get that almost that head-to-head battle when the racers are pushing each other. So I think also when you have that many competitive guys on the field and they're that evenly matched, it doesn't only come down to the qualifying times, but also a little bit of a psychological play tomorrow out on the track and see who's going to take the win.
Thanks a lot, Axel.
Thank you.